'Cause our flag still stands for freedom, and they can't take that away. And I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free.
Hi, Julie Roussel here on this wacky Wednesday, where you never know what the topic's going to be. Hey, welcome and thanks for joining in live, and if you're watching on the replay, it's great to have you too. So as always, if you hear something you like that moves you, please leave me a reaction, a comment, share the video with anyone you think it might help, or PM me anytime if you want to hear more. Hey, I'm outside tonight because it's beautiful weather and it's actually light. So I'm enjoying it while I can. But as always, I'm asking questions, so let me ask you this. Can a flag really create more freedom and success in your life? Hey Carrie, Brittany, Tamale, thanks for joining in. It's great to see you tonight. But as I was asking, can the flag actually create more freedom and success in your life? And I know you're probably thinking, what, flag? You're talking about the flag, right? Yeah, but if you hang in there, I'll explain as I go. But it is Flag Day. I don't know if most of you are aware of it, but tonight I'm going to share a little bit of background on the flag, what it means, and a quick story, and some tips that I've learned that I hope will help you the same way they helped me. So it is Flag Day, and I'm betting a lot of people have no idea what it is or why we celebrate it, or even when it was adopted. If you know, would you comment in the thread? And I'm betting some of my teacher friends, you know the history and backstory. But just wanted to share with you that Flag Day is always held on June 14th, and it's a holiday that commemorates the adoption of the U.S. flag on June 14th, 1777. Way a long time ago, when our country was in its very earliest days. Not quite a year after we declared our independence. And what I didn't know when I Googled this was that it also celebrates the birthday of the U.S. Army. So I got to give out a shout of thanks and happy birthday to any of the Army soldiers and vets that are out there. Thank you. But as we know, our flag stands for freedom. It's what most people think of when they see it. And Congress voted in August of 1949 to create a federal holiday to honor the flag. So that's where this holiday originated from. And our flag stands for the freedom to think for yourself, to choose your life, to create your own success, be who you want, practice your religion, build a better life for your family. And maybe you disagree, but that's okay. You have the freedom to disagree too, as much as you want. But I wanted to share a quick story too from someone in my family that inspires and motivates me every time I see that flag. And most of you did not know my grandpa. He died many years ago when I was in college. But he was born here, born to immigrants. Grew up, worked in the mills until was called to military service as a private in the U.S. Army during World War II. And after his service, he chose to run for councilman back home to serve the people in his district because he wanted to make a difference. He wanted to help people. And after his time in office, he and a couple of other friends, some of them immigrants, by the way, got together and formed an engineering firm. And throughout that time, a lot of people tried to dissuade them. They laughed at them, saying, hey, why would you want to start a business? Nobody's going to hire you. You don't have any experience. You don't know what you're doing. You're the sons of immigrants at that time. And despite all the naysayers, the prejudices they encountered, they managed to build a successful, well-respected engineering firm for a lot of years. And hey, I see a lot more joining in. I'm just talking about how a flag can create more success in your life if you want it to. But many years later, they eventually retired and sold the business and lived pretty comfortably. They were happy with their lives and what they'd achieved. And hearing that story always motivates me because I realized what a struggle it was way back then, for them to take a chance starting a business instead of taking a stable job, knowing that my grandpa and these other gentlemen, were just willing to take that kind of a huge risk on a business with a high rate of failure, a high chance for failure, to put themselves further in debt by taking out a loan to start their new business, just because they wanted to build a better life for their families, because they didn't want to work in the mills forever. I can relate to that. Can't you? So I realized this was true for me and a lot of other people that I know. It's just staying in a stable job for a paycheck, not being willing to build something better for your family. And I also wanted to, last but not least, share a few tips with you that have helped me in running my own business. Number one, be who you want. Be open. Explore every opportunity. You never know. Anyone, no matter who you are or where you're from, it doesn't matter. You can be successful if you just believe in yourself. And third, if you don't, you later end up regretting all the chances that you didn't take. So if you heard something that you like, leave me a reaction or a comment and share the video with anyone you think it might help. And PM me anytime if you want to create more freedom and success in your life. And so yes, seeing that flag can help you. And it reminds me of all the people who fought and died so that we could have the freedom to be what we want, to do what we want, to make our own family success, just like my grandpa did, if you just have the courage to take that chance. I'll catch you later.